Hi, Mike. It's Dale. Coming right back at you again. First, I want to thank you for all your feedback, and I got to tell you, Guitar Tricks is the best on the internet with this feedback feature. Nobody else that I know of does it. So, when you make your answer to all my questions and stuff, could you please do it on an acoustic guitar, not an electric, because there's a little bit of difference in the neck, that kind of stuff. Okay, I will put a link to where I am. I'm trying to finish up chapter 3 on beginner level 1. I'm on the bar chords. I've been doing bar chords for 2 years, at least. I've had when I took college classes over a year ago, I had 2 years ago, I had the professor give me some stuff and some exercises, and I have some questions and comments about what Anders did, and I also have some cheats, bar chord cheats that I do, but so here I am making an A, here I'm making a B, and my main cheat for going from A to B is just slide it down and use this knuckle sticking out to mostly fret the high E. So really, basically what I'm doing is simply fretting the high E. So here's what I do. And of course, in songs, I'm pretty sloppy with it. Do it one more time. And here's another cheat I do. For this is what? C sharp minor, and it works for C minor, and it's a B minor. I do the regular A minor. Okay, where was I? Here's my questions, and to bring my questions into focus, I'm gonna tell you what other teachers. Yesterday I looked at a whole bunch of online lessons, not that I haven't before, but here's what they say. Here's what a lot of them say. They say, and what Anders didn't do, he just slaps his finger down and goes at it. Now, does he say where to put it? Does he say what to do with it? He doesn't say that. First thing they say is put the thumb behind finger number 1. Put it straight behind it. Some of them say go up a little bit, but none of this business that. And they just about say all pull the left elbow into your ribs. So what that does, that gets the fingers parallel to the frets, and it pulls finger number 1 over onto its bony side. And this is what Anders did not say, what all the other guys say. And what I'm asking you is, what do you have to say about it? He says, do the bar not with the soft part. And what Anders did, he just went down like this, straight down. And everybody else is saying, lay it a little bit on the side. So let's make an F shape here. Lay it a little bit on the side. What I'm having trouble getting is the the low E, string number 6, pushed down, and I'm really focusing on the high E. But if I really try, I can get it down. All right, back to my script here. And also what they say is push down only on the strings that are not fretted by the regular chord shape. So if it's a E major chord shape, that means finger number 1 is going to fret real hard on string 6, 2, and 1. So, my question is, what do we do with finger number 1? Anders just laid it right here, and he was, to my eye, he was using the soft side of the finger in contrast to what all the other online teachers saying. They're saying no, lay it on its side. And he was pretty much going straight down with it and using the fingertip. So, and also we all have different shaped fingers, and we've got to figure out where we can get this best contact. So I think I'm getting better contact by hanging the finger out a little bit further so that this knuckle can get number 1 and 2, and then this knuckle, the last knuckle or first knuckle of first finger, hitting number 6. Well, anyway, what's the last thing they say do? Push down, lay finger on the side, push down only on the strings not fretted by the chord shape. I've already said that. And a lot of them are saying push back with the right arm to give some pressure. Okay, so what is your advice? Here's my question. What's your advice on what to do with finger number 1? Do we go straight down like Anders did, or do we angle it to get that bony side on, or do we all have to figure it out on our own because we all have a different size and shape finger? That is a important question. Okay, the next question is, how do we get finger number 3 into this A shape? It's because what I do to go to B, I just slide A down, because a lot of songs go from B to A. And I guess I'm cheating by using this second knuckle to push down on strings 1 and 2 and not worrying too much about string number 5. And I guess I should be, and I'm missing some notes. I know that. Okay, so how do I get finger 3 in the A shape? Or if I'm happy using, what is it, 2, 3, and 4, just to stick with that. Now, let's talk about let me show you what my college teacher showed me and see what you think about it. This is a song that I, being old, know nothing about, but he told me about this Lenny Kravitz song called Fly Away. It goes like this. And he got me doing this a lot. Of course, this is the F shape. What is that? Is that A, B, C, G, and D. Okay, whatever you think about that. Next, exercise. Interesting mention that Anders made about exercise. The short question is, you talk about building this muscle up between the thumb and finger number 1. It just seems to me as though squeezing a tennis ball is good for that. I mean, the irony is I exercise even at my age. I do pull-ups, push-ups, I throw sandbags around and other stuff. But it just seems as though all the benefits of that are going down here into the forearm and the rest of the arm and the rest of the body. And it just doesn't seem as though it's working that much my hands. So I'm going to try to start doing some of this. Anything else you recommend, let me know. There's one other thing I want to show you with the different guitars. With my first guitar, I have it, here it is. I tuned it to open G. At least what one book said open G is. So what good of a practice is it to just practice just the finger number 1 technique in open tuning? What is it? G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Anyway, what do you think about that? Okay. What else? I'm almost finished. And here's something else that this is something that I got off of Anders a chapter or so ago. Finished. So, show me again, try to show me your answer on an acoustic guitar. What do I do, especially with finger 1? Do I roll it over on its side like other people say? Do I do it just like Anders, which was flat and pretty much using the soft side of the finger and pretty much almost the fingertip for number 6, for string number 6? Where I'm having the biggest problem is getting string number 6. I'm doing okay with string number 1 and 2 because of this not fat, but bony knuckle number 2. But I'm having the most trouble. Knuckle number 2 is working well on strings 1 and 2. But for some reason, I'm having trouble with string 6. So should I go ahead and use knuckle number 1 for string 6 and knuckle number 2 for strings 1 and 2, or go ahead and use the finger flat down like Anders did? Okay, a lot of questions. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Really enjoy these feedbacks, so keep it up. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a happy summer. We'll talk to you again soon.